Hey everybody, welcome back. This is of course a Legendary Porpoise, and today I have another Minecraft video for you. This is going to be part 1 of 2 of building a really cool rustic medieval stable, essentially. So this is the basic layout, and it's going to be pretty large, but this is what we are looking at. So take note of that, put it on your base. We're going to get the little intro going and get started on this build. Alright, so first things first, of course, what we're going to do is we're going to build up these wood blocks, oak wood blocks, 5 high, all the way around, and a few sections we're going to do 4. So we're going to do 5 right here, and this is where we begin our 4 count. Now, the reason being is because it's going to be on a slanted roof, so, we're going to have that height adjustment, but we're going to go 4 all the way across here, all the way up until this corner. And then here we begin the 5 once more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, yes, 1 right here as well. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and then here in the corner we go again at 4. It's very simple, if not repetitious. It works. Okay, I promise you, it's a little boring to build, but the finished project is 100% worth it. So here we're gonna have 5 all the way here as well, and finish it off the last one at 5. So there we go. Pretty simple, right? Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I try to make all these builds to where people at any skill can build it very easily. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put these grass blocks down here. We're going to add the stone brick walls. And, you can place windows, you can do solid walls, however you want to do it. I decided to put windows kind of here and there scattered around, doing things like that just to add a little bit of detail to the build. But you build it however you want to, if you want to customize this. And later on in the video, you'll see that I did detail it with some stones, and, just extra block detail towards the very end. But, that's in for part 2. So you can see here we're going to jut these out, these oak wood blocks, and we're going to pretty much follow that layer that you see I did across all the way around. So we're going to build this wall here. And then as that's pretty much coming to an end, we'll put a stair block there. And there we go. So then put some more grass blocks. And then take the oak wood log and make it go all the way just like so. And you're gonna kind of want to repeat that all the way around. It does work out very well. It's, like I said, repetitious, but it does work, and you'll see that as we continue to build and as you customize it yourself. So here we go. We're gonna finish off on the second part here. But I mean, it's truly up to you on how you want to go about it and how you want to design this house, with your own preferences or with your own unique style. But all I'm showing you is just the very basics. I didn't really put a crazy amount of detailing into this house, and I'm trying not to do that with most of my builds unless it is like a Conquest Reforged build, just for the plain fact is that these are nice templates for you. This is something that you can build and customize for your own, or you can just completely take my design and put it in your world. It's truly up to you. Once again, right here we are just repeating the grass blocks with the stone wall all the way up, and once we get done with that, you will see how we start working on the wooden exterior on the actual stable side. So this side is going to be like more offices, a place for the owners to live if they do live there. If you don't want them to live there, like I said, it can be offices. The stable is actually going to be on the opposite side. Now, we're not worried about that part, so we're going to move on over, and this is where we will build it up, and this is going to be the entrance into the actual stable itself. So we're going to do these blocks and make it 3 wide gap. Then we're going to take some grass and some oak planks and throw them on here, just like so. We're going to make a small, simple 1 block window and make these oak logs jut across just like so. It's going to be like supportive, essentially, but it also just kind of adds to the aesthetic. and do a little line across here. There we go. And we'll make that archway later on in part 2 of these videos. So I'm not going to make you watch me do this whole thing. We're just going to skip through this and do it in fast motion really quick. You can put as many windows or solid walls as you want, but you're just going to want those oak planks to be even with those oak logs all the way around, just like so. And there we go. So we're just going to fill them all in. I did window, solid, window, solid, window. Wait, window, solid, window, solid, window. That's what I did, and then I just repeated the sides for both of these. But you can do it, like I said, however you want, and we're going to repeat the same archway. So this will be the exit as well, or entrance, however you want to say it. This is going to be a stone wall with just some windows, and then we're going to repeat the wood over on this side, and it's literally, it's very repetitious. It's a very repetitious build, but it comes out really great in the end, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. And how it looks, because this isn't just your basic stable that you see a lot of people build. It's not complicated, but it has its own like charm to it, I guess you could say. So yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it, and I think it goes really well. So now what we're going to do is actually begin on the second story. Now the second story, we're going to put all these 4 high. So there you go, 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4 all the way up. And it's going to be slightly shorter than the first story, but that's okay. What I did is I decided to put birch planks because they look really good with the Conquest Texture pack. And I decided to put a singular window on this side. We're going to add a little bit of shutters, make it look really, really good. But we're going to fill these in all the way up, even with the oak logs. And then put an upside down stair, just like so. And you're going to want to repeat that kind of all the way around, but we're just going to get to the roof right now. So instead of putting the stair blocks, we're going to put it even with the top oak log, and we're going to put it around just like that. And then we're going to come out one, of course, have it overhanging. You're going to put a full block. You're going to put a stair on top of that full block, then do another full block, and then a slab underneath that full block. Okay? And then another block on top, a stair, upside down stair, full block, and a stair. So it's slightly different than a typical A-frames, but really not much. The only difference is truly that one slab. And you'll see, of course, I'm going to have it jut out like I always prefer. I'm going to do the stairs here all the way across, and you don't have to do them this, all the way down this way if you don't want to at this point in time, but I just decided to do it and get it out of the way. So once again, we're going to do a full block, then we're going to do a stair on top of that full block, slab, just like so, and repeat, same as the other side. And like I said, I know it looks a little complicated. I kind of did it slightly out of order, but that's okay. You see it, you get the gist of it. That's how it's going to be. Then at this point, you're going to want to take some stairs, spruce stairs, and do them upside down just like that, and cut off the top of that second story and be done with it. Then we can just fill in, even with the oak logs, the birch planks. And like I said, I mean, you can use whatever wood you want. I just prefer the birch because I think it looks really great. It makes it look like it's, kind of like, to me, it's more of a Skyrim theme with these colors, tied together. And we're just going to fill in these as well. And like I said, put as many windows, put as many solid walls, whatever you want to do. It is truly up to you. That's just however you want to build it. Now, this one I would recommend always doing solid because that's where the entrance is / exit, so it's be best to have that solid. And there we go. That is what we're looking at. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now at this point, we're just going to do the roof of the actual stable side. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do full spruce blocks on these oak logs here. Then we're going to take some slabs, fill it in. And I'm only going to do sections at a time. I didn't want you to have to see me fill in the whole roof, so I'm just doing sections. We're going to do a slab, full block, slab, full block, slab, full block. And we're going to repeat that pattern all the way up to here. There we go, just like that. And you can see it's just a gradual, slant all the way down. And it just adds another dimension to the build instead of just A-frames, triangular, roofs, things like that. It adds another shape to it, and it makes it look really, really awesome. So you're going to want to fill it in. And I sped this up so you wouldn't have to watch me do it all and like take like, you know, a couple minutes filling in the entire roof. We're just going to fill it all in just like so. And you can add like some extra, you'll see at the end I added some extra oak wood and stuff like that to kind of, you know, break it up. Completed the A-frame on this side. So now what we're going to do is just do this little entrance slash exit. And this will be a simple triangular frame. Okay, I mean, nothing fancy. It doesn't need to be fancy unless you really want it to be. I wanted it to be slightly shorter than the roof, so that's why I had to go with this. And you can see, of course, stair, upside down stair, stair, upside down stair, all the way across. And there we go. And that's pretty much it. So fill that in just like so. And you have that little side done. I mean, it's simple. I mean, like I said, and this build is very repetitious, but it comes out really great. And you won't really notice a lot of the repetition when all is said and done because of the odd shapes that I threw in there, rectangles with these weird, like, almost pyramid, triangular looking things. It throws the build off, but in a good way. And of course, we're going to repeat the same thing on this side. Full block, slab, slab, full block, slab, slab, all the way up until you get to the center point. Now, the center point, you're going to want to keep the stairs, and you're going to go all the way across, make a match up, just like so. And then you're going to want to take this oak log, and you're going to want to pull that up even with the stair, just like that. And then we're going to repeat it on the other side. And going back and watching this video, I actually realized I forgot to make it jut out once, so like initially, and I did realize that while building. I was like, oh man, I gotta make it come out one. So I did that at this point, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. So yeah, so don't forget to do it, make it jut out one, because otherwise it'll look really, really funky and you won't get the desired look if you do prefer this kind of design. And so we're gonna do the stairs on this side as well, and repeat this same design, just one more block out since I messed up. And then you're going to want to do an upside down stair in front of this log and make it jut out. Of course, we have to have the, you know, have the slants and all that stuff on here. It always looks better that way. And then we're going to fill in the rest of the roof. Now, I skipped this part because there's no need for you to watch me have to do it. But yeah, that's pretty much the majority of the roof. Now there will be one section that I will show you here on this side. Okay, so we're gonna fill that in there a little bit, just like so. Fill in these slabs and make it go out one over here. I just wanted to show you all the times like I had to tweak the roof, you know, so you didn't skip it and you didn't miss it, so it was all there for you. You know, so you could see the whole thing. And for this part, the reason I included this filling in on the video was because I wanted to show you what to do with the opposite side of the roof, or the second story, I'm sorry, and how to handle it. So you're pretty much going to want to repeat what we did on the front side. Okay, so we're just going to take those birch logs, make it go 5 across, just like so. Fill it in solid. We don't need a window there. Go all the way up, and then we're gonna repeat the A-frame design that we had on the front, you know, on the same in the back here. Make it come out one. We're gonna do the full blocks, you know, the stair blocks, all of that good stuff, and pretty much have it done. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little funny in this video, or if I'm sniffling. I am sick. So, yeah, I'm just trying to fight through that and not let it get me down. So, like I said, repeat the design. There we go. We're going to do a full block there and then a slab. Don't worry about putting a slab here because the stairs are going to meet it. So, just do 2 full blocks like so. And then you can do the upside down stairs across. And boom, there we go. Right? Pretty easy. Pretty simple. Nothing too complicated. And then just, of course, fill in the rest of the roof all the way, and you will have that section done, and you'll see how this meets up and it works. At that point, the ceiling flows, or the roof is flowing together, and it looks really, really good. So we will kind of skip the rest of this filling in. I'll do a fly around in just a moment to let you see the final part one of what we've done, which is the majority of the build. We don't have that much to go, just mainly detailing. And yeah, we'll get to that just a minute. So this is it. Now, like I said, this is literally about 60% done. This is what we have for part one of the video of this medieval stable. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's already coming out really great. Just wait till we get all the details. It's going to be absolutely amazing, I assure you. So, of course, this is the Legendary Porpoise signing off. Have a good day, happy gaming, and I'll see you in just a bit.